Welcome to Super Bowl week on Worst 10. It's our last show of the year, so we'll just go over a couple things. How about your Super Bowl and go over some of our MVPs of the year? You guys, neither one made the Super Bowl, right?
Nope.
No. I made 1 out of 3. I was gonna make 3 out of 3 on Sunday evening. It was a no-brainer, and then David Johnson put up 50 points and knocked me out of one league. And then Drew Brees on Monday night decided to be a hero, staged a comeback for Dave Wahlberg and knocked me out of that Super Bowl.
Oh, Wahlberg's gonna be very happy.
Yeah, so I'm still in one Super Bowl, at least. So we'll see. And last week, would have mentioned, Keith and I were completely fucking wrong on any advice we gave you on pickups. Did you notice that?
Yeah, but
like,
we also said
Fozzie Whitaker, like no points, like 2 points, not, but nobody knew. I mean, how would you know? Like everyone was saying Fozzie was going to be the guy to carry the ball, and it was Cameron Artis-Payne. So, which is going to be the pickup this week? They say.
I don't think anybody in the championship's going to be picking up anybody unless they really have to.
I had to pick up Cameron.
Really?
Yeah, I had to. Odell Beckham's suspended.
Your team is nothing but stitches right now.
Right now, yeah.
How are you going to even win?
Luck.
No,
and not Andrew. We were wrong on Bryce Brown. That was another fucking bust.
Yeah.
Kristen Michael ran the ball and got the most carries, 78 yards. Sean Bernard picked him up.
Yeah?
Probably not even going to start him, just so I couldn't pick him up. I had a waiver in for both. Yeah, Odell Beckham, we saw it earlier today, his 1-game suspension was held up, so he will be suspended this Sunday, so you'll be without him if you have him on your roster in the Super Bowl, which sucks. So, some people you could fill in with, I picked up Willie Snead, who was the best available out there, but he did have 10 targets last week. And in that league is a PPR, so that'd be 10 points right there. It's not bad. And he had 76 yards. The week before that, he had a touchdown, so we'll see what that does. Ted Ginn Jr. is still out there in a lot of leagues. We talked about that a week or two ago. And Ruben Randall, I guess, going to see a lot of targets, you think?
The Giants, yeah, probably.
With ODB out. Tyler Eifert still has a concussion. You'll be without him for your Super Bowl. LaShawn McCoy, won't have him if you have him on your roster for the Super Bowl. He's done for at least probably the rest of the season. So you can pick up there if you're in trouble like I was. Cameron Artis-Payne, of course. It's probably going to get about 15 touches, they think, this week. And Amir Abdullah, my favorite ISIS running back. He's doubled in touches, so that could have been your bust for the year. Well, not really.
Yeah. He's a rookie. You don't really expect.
I really liked him. I had higher.
Started out well.
I had the bar higher for him.
Yeah, he was my guy at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Had Buck Allen last week. Let's talk about him. That didn't help me. He had negative point, and he got benched. Doug Martin fucked up in a game. They benched him for a quarter to punish him. Buck Allen put the ball on the ground. They bugged for the whole fucking game. He was benched. I couldn't believe it.
They might bench him for his career.
No, he's supposed to be back this week. So if you have Buck Allen, you might be all right.
Wasn't that your porn star name? Buck Naked.
Hope not. So we're gonna give our MVPs, our wide receiver MVP, quarterback, and running back MVPs, fantasy MVPs for the year, in our opinion, our bust of the year, in our fantasy comeback player of the year. So that blew ass last year, did good this year. About the show next year, we'll have plenty of candidates, I think. But Keith, you want to go first?
With which one, bust or?
Oh, whatever.
We'll start with the bust.
All right.
Because I had both these guys in different leagues, both first-round picks. I'm sure they're both up here. Eddie Lacy and Andrew Luck were.
Yep.
I mean, Andrew Luck got injured, but even before he had his little lacerated freaking, what the hell is this, spleen? What the hell?
Lacerated kidney, I think.
Even before he had that, he was not doing anything. And,
Yeah.
At that point, I was already putting Carson Palmer in the lineup. So.
Oh man.
But Eddie Eddie Lacy had the last couple of weeks he had a few good games, but geez, he's 680 yards, I think.
Last week he scored 2 points.
Yeah, he had 11 carries for like 20 some yards.
Yeah. Bad.
Ridiculous. Comeback fantasy player of the year. Having Carson Palmer as a backup was beneficial. I think he really opened up some eyes for an old man. Was he 34, 35?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So, and then Devontae Freeman, who is only in his second year, but last year he was just used sparingly as like a third down back, and this year the minimum time he played, because he was out one game on an injury and he didn't play week 1. He's almost had 1,000 yards rushing and about 65 receptions and some touchdowns. So
Yeah, it's a hell of a comeback.
my quarterback MVP, Cam Newton.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. Running back MVP, Doug Martin. He's had over 1,300 rushing yards. And wide receiver MVP, Antonio Brown. I mean, you can't go wrong with either all three of those. So overall, I think the overall fantasy MVP overall would be Cam Newton. If you had Cam Newton on your team, you definitely made it to the playoffs. Even if you had the shittiest team underneath him, you probably still made the playoffs.
You have Cam Newton, you're probably in your Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Sean or I and got lucky and had.
The Cam Newton lost by some weird.
Yeah.
And they didn't even take him out last week because they played a pretty close game.
Yeah. He played the whole game, 5 touchdowns.
Oh, I was way wrong on the Buffalo Bills last week, by the way. I really thought their defense did
Oh
something
yeah,
against
we
the
blew
Redskins.
ass. Yeah, we were wrong on everything. I want to go back and erase that fucking show.
Yeah, we pulled off YouTube.
Yeah. Daniel, what you got?
I'll start with my bust of the year. I think he put it right with Andrew Luck. I think we were all talking about Andrew Luck this year, and even I was talking a lot about Andrew Luck. He was a lot of people's first round pick.
Yeah.
And Andrew Luck was a bust. I mean, even before he got hurt, he just was not. It was not his year. So I would put Andrew Luck number 1 bust of the year. And as far as comeback player of the year, yeah, Doug Martin. I'd give honorable mention to guys like D'Angelo Williams or Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, Larry Fitzgerald, no one really talked about Larry Fitzgerald. I had him in daily fantasy. He would put up numbers.
He was
every
quiet.
week.
He was
He's
quietly
yeah.
solid and consistent.
Yeah. So I like those 3 guys. Doug Martin probably though overall, but as far as overall quarterback of the year, Cam Newton. I mean, don't need to ride that out too much. But Devontae Freeman as my running back, I think he had an awesome year. He was my favorite running back. I think he was one of the top running backs. Also wide receiver Antonio Brown.
Yep.
So
You know who filled that vacuum in for Andrew Luck, quarterback, was really Tom Brady. I mean, what Tom Brady did this year is what we expected out of friggin' Andrew Luck.
Yeah, totally.
right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, I said at the beginning of the year, I thought Tom Brady was going to be a top 5. I didn't think he was going to be like number 2 in stats
jeez.
overall. But
I didn't either.
No.
Bust of the year, I have Jeremy Hill, because I had him on 2 rosters, and he consistently fucked me in the ass every week. Went from my starting running back to my flex to quickly my bench for most of the year. Comeback player of the year, Doug Martin. Just amazing turnaround from the year before. He was great. I'd probably get a nice size extension hopefully with the Buccaneers after this, and be the guy there for another couple of years. Mm-hmm. Fantasy MVP for quarterback, I went a little different. I'd put Blake Bortles because I had him in 2 leagues, and I start him every week, and I got easily over 25 points. I didn't get the 50 points like Cam Newton or anything.
just
25
Mr.
points,
Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that offense, and people laughed at me in the Fox League when I took Blake Bortles in the 14th round, and that was one of my best picks, I think. Mm-hmm. Running back, I got Todd Gurley, just be a little bit different than you guys, but for a rookie, especially for a fucking horrible offense like the Rams, he's done a hell of a job this year. He is as good as advertised when they drafted him. Yeah. So, in wide receiver, even though suspension, Odell Beckham Jr. has been very good. Scored a shitload of points for me. I have him in 1 league. He's my first round draft pick in the league and won the Super Bowl in. That I get to go without. Should send him a nice letter and have him sign something like my draft board. So.
And as far as rookies go, I mean, Amari Cooper, let's kind of throw him out
Yeah.
there. Amari Cooper was awesome. Oh, you know, I think he's only going to get better. You said Todd Gurley. I think Todd Gurley's going to be a lot of people's first round next year. So.
Oh,
Let's talk about one of our biggest busts at rookie that we thought was going to be a lot better is that Nelson Aguilar.
Oh.
That's a,
Yeah, nowhere.
that guy might have had, what, 12 receptions?
We talked about him a lot, too.
We did. The first couple weeks, we were like talking him up. Like, oh,
Yeah.
don't panic. You know, he's going to turn into something. He turned
Next
into
year's draft board is going to look totally different.
Yeah.
Blake Bortles is going to be up there with Tom Brady, I think. Cam Newton will be maybe first, second
I
rounder.
think Cam Newton's going to go pretty freaking early this year. I mean, what did he go in this little sheet you have? up
Four
here?
or
Fourth round?
5.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, should be a good year.
So.
So that's it for this year. Good luck on your Super Bowl. We got one more game left of DraftKings. If you want to play with us,
Yeah.
get it on our website or on Facebook.
I took 4th overall.
Did you? I took
You were like 21st. Or
20.
something
Yeah,
like that.
not good.
So, yeah. So sign up before it's shut down.
Yep. Yeah, no kidding. They may not be sponsoring us next year. Who knows? But good luck on your Super Bowl. Have a great season, and we'll see you next season. We'll leave this show. We have some clips from the tattoo bet that I won. Daniel's gonna do, and some
Outtakes.
of our favorite
Blue
clips. Yeah, some of our
Fun stuff.
favorite clips from this year's show. So
Okay.
thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next year.
Happy Hanukkah.
All right, rolling.
You want me to do it and say the line too?
Yeah.
All right.
Upside, Brown is a tall, big back who can be a handful once he's going downhill. Is that the only thing going downhill? Hey, Reed, you got any toilet paper? Dumbass, I'm bumping for you.
Start making your way
Are
in.
you
Reed.
shaking one off? I think Reed died.
Here, Keith, all I have is coffee filter. Stop! Why is the door open?
Hey man, come on, give me a little privacy.
I hope you're not sitting down.
used worse than a
And my name is Reed Jolly,
And I'm Keith Shutt.
and if you're watching this, then you are probably following Donald Trump on Twitter and think all Mexicans are drug dealers and rapists. And my name is Reed Jolly, this is Keith Shutt, and if you're watching this, you probably just got done exchanging emails with Gary Glitter.
Or you're like Jared from Subway and fighting off other men in the shower.
Welcome to the Worst in 10 Halloween Extravaganza. I'm your host, Howard Cosell, and I'm here with Eli Manning. Eli, how are you today?
Good.
Oh, you sound like an idiot. So,
Well, I'm in my own Newman jersey. See,
you went,
right here.
is that, it says Manning, not Peyton, you moron.
Hey, we
Do we start over?
I'm supposed to ask about
Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham and his dog shit.
we should totally wing it again. Let's just redo it. Let's redo it. I used to be, I used to be a high school basketball player.
I didn't
I
know.
averaged about 9.2, 9.3 points a game as a small forward. Eli, are you doing on yourself again?
To be honest, I'm Reed Jolly. And if you're watching this, pause it, go through your cell phone, call all of your ex-girlfriends, ask them if they fucked Charlie Sheen, because he got AIDS. My name's Reed Jolly, this is Keith Shutt, and if you're watching this, you're probably still looking for your safe space in Yale University.
Wow, I can't even make a comeback with that because I was going to use Mizzou.
Well, they're probably still looking for their safe space too.
And some weird fecal swastikas in the back.
My name's Reed Jolly, this is Daniel Giannis.
I said it right.
Thank you. And if you're watching us and you drafted last week and drafted Jordy Nelson at all, then you probably got fucked with a dick big enough for an elephant to feel it.
Mama says I'm a better hugger.
Your cousin said you were a better mouth hugger.
No more. No more. No more first round busts like Eddie Lacy.
Whoa.
And these CJ Anderson, this is ridiculous. This is what?
It's domestic abuse.
This is the domestic violence one?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, fucking notes. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. No more than Greg Hardy pushing girls down on futons full of assault rifles. How's that? Good? Alright. I'm Ray Jolly. This is Daniel Giannis. And you can take the rape mask off now. If you're watching this, that means you're not watching the World Series, which is not good. Go Royals.
You think darkness is your ally?
I'm Tom Brady. Well, I'm Greg Hardy. I'm gonna come out with guns blazing. You're a fucking dead man. You're fucking crazy. I hope your wife's up in the stands, and I hope your sister's up there too. I'm gonna rip your face off. I'm gonna wear your skin as a suit.
What are you
You're
doing?
I'm fucking out of here. What?
What are you doing?
Producer and co-writer Daniel is filling in tonight. And hi, welcome to Worse Than 10. My name's Ree Jolly. This is Daniel Yates. And if oh fuck. Go start over. I said that.
All right. And take two.